Hello and welcome to Session 1, Module 2, describing Orff Music System. In this session, we will focus on characteristic concepts of Orff education system, on the description of specific music instruments and pedagogical principles. The learning objectives we will follow are describing the significance of the fundamental principles of music education in Orff's vision, understanding the key concept in the Orff musical education system, analysis of the concept of instrumentarium, which illustrates how instruments can be used to achieve an overall timbral variety, the classification of instruments used in Orff musical education, discuss and analyze the concept of elementary music and how it can be applied in creating a positive learning environment, describe the characteristics of Orff Schulwerk, review research on the benefits of using Orff pedagogical vision for students' participation and learning. Next, we would like to present some information about the composer Carl Orff and his musical development. Carl Orff was a German composer and pedagogue, received instruction for piano, cello, and organ. He was passionate about opera and always had a predilection for expressing himself through speech and language beyond his musical interests. In 1911, Orff wrote around 50 songs based on texts by classical composers, revealing his passion for the power of the world, which later had a strong influence of the organization of musical activity with children. Following a successful collaboration with the dancer Dorothee Günther, in 1924, Orff founded the Günther School or Günther Schule together with her, which was based on a strong connection between music and movement. Carl Orff developed the Orff Schulwerk concept, and a feature of his music education system is the insertion and adaptation of various percussion instruments to be used by children. Orff's system of music education is based on several general principles, which will be described below. The individual is the most important. Each person is unique and has a unique system in which they function. Thus, the individual is free to express themselves through music based on their own experience. Music is a syncretic term which unites several arts such as music, theater, dance, poetry, and forms a unity with movement, dance, and speech as it has appeared since the ancient times. Orff encouraged improvisation and composition in his class, which means everyone can create short original moments, approach creatively based on personal effort and practice. The Orff instruments ensure timbral variety and color, which means that it combines in an original way several instruments to create a small orchestra that bring instant satisfaction. In this way, the activities proposed by Orff are converted into a gate to a practical and pleasant music education that forms solid musical skills. Often, the journey is more interesting than the destination. In the case of music education from Orff's perspective, the whole process is a way of increasing musical skills development. The product and the process acquire the same educational value. In addition to musical skills, Orff contributes to the development of social skills at the same time. Everyone values and learns from everyone, which creates an efficient and pleasant learning environment. Through the concept of elementary music, Orff develops the idea that music is for everyone, that each individual can contribute to the creation of their own music. The Orff Schulwerk developed as a musical collection, as a support for music and dance education. At the same time, it has an international importance because institutions and educational centers based on Orff Music Education System exist all over the world. Orff's view of effective music education is based on the child's natural expression in harmony with his spontaneous manifestations, since the elementary music practice in such schools includes speech, chanted lyrics and songs, as well as several elements of dance and body movement. In addition, there are other words that have significance in Orff's education vision, such as element of drama, ensemble playing with musical instruments, and the process of improvisation. The work is carried out in an ensemble so that everyone takes turns playing the role of performer or audience member, the group activity resulting in the balanced development of one's potential, finding personal music expression. For a better understanding of his philosophy, we consider that Orff himself formulated the substance of his concept of music education in the following quote: "Tell me, I forget. Show me, I remember. Involve me, I understand." In music education, Orff proposes a variety of instruments which can be classified in two main categories: pitch percussion instruments with wooden and metal bars, and unpitched small percussion instruments. As you can see, the first category includes instruments such as the xylophone with wooden and metal bars, and also glockenspiel, which require the creation of specific distances between bars, good coordination of movements, and precision of the pitch sound. The second group of instruments involves shaking, tapping, or free movement of the instruments, which gives immediate satisfaction. Among these instruments, we mention some, such as maracas, rhythmic stick or claves, hand drum, guiro, tambourines, finger cymbals, triangles, egg shakers, wood blocks. Many of them can be created by the students with the help of recyclable materials. In this way, we solve two important objectives: music education and also green education. To these instruments, simple to handle, other instruments can be added, such as cello, blockflöte, played by children or teachers who have studied a few years before. Elementary music is a way to music education. Elementary music refers to combining music, speech, and dance, and involves the participants in the construction of the artistic act as co-performer. Elementary does not mean something simple, but something based on concepts understood by the child, accessible and particular to learn and experience, suitable for the children. Orff's elementary music uniquely combines rhythm with improvisation and the indissoluble link between music, speech, and movement. To better understand Orff's vision of elementary music, here is the description made by the author himself. Elementary means belonging to the elements of nature, to primary matter, to genesis, to incipient. Elemental music, it's never just music. It is merged with movement, dance, and speech. It is a music that you have to participate in, not hear. So, the most important thing is that the child participates with its whole body, nature, spirit in the creation of the artistic act. Orff Schulwerk is a model of general education through music and for music, and is described in the entire presentation. In addition to the Orff Schulwerk concept, the author has also created a set of 5 volumes of exercises covering the essence of his musical education. They are designed progressively from simple to complex and offer concrete models of exercises that can be performed with children. The name of each volume are presented on this slide for a better orientation in their contents. Now, a few ideas about Orff Schulwerk value. Orff Schulwerk represent more than the editing of the 5 volumes, and for this reason, the whole approach and work has been translated and adapted worldwide. Orff Schulwerk translates more abstract elements of musical language into small forms to make music more accessible to children and encourage creativity. Orff Schulwerk uses many poems and songs from children's folklore, easy to learn and process musically, and suggests repetitive patterns. In Orff Schulwerk concept, all things are based on personal experience. Through his demonstrated experience, the author believes that the integration of music and movement is fundamental to the music learning process. Orff Schulwerk involves children in diverse and creative activities that include singing, playing, chanting, moving, and dancing in a very natural way. In conclusion, we can draw some major benefits that practicing music offers for a quality music education in Carl Orff's vision. Some are directly related to musical skills, others are transdisciplinary skills. Among the benefits, we can mention building up of self-confidence and self-awareness, conducive for social learning, conducive to promoting students to develop innovative music practice activities, develop instrumental music skills, enhance students' love for music and the understanding of music culture. For details, you can consult other materials, including 2 related articles: How the Orff approach can support inclusive music teaching, and Study on Orff's music teaching method. But more importantly, you can see some models of music learning activities based on practical exercises. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope this presentation was a pleasant experience for you.